What is going on, guys? We're back with another video in franchise. We're doing a reload of the Jags, which we did. I don't know if this is a 1-month-old or a 7-month-old roster, but it's an amazing one. We have some pretty damn good talent. There's also he's probably a fullback, let's be honest, but there's a white running back. Yeah, I knew he was gonna be a fullback, but he was like a really good all-star player. I don't know if he's MVP or not, but I was really curious because you usually don't see too many white running backs in the drafts. And yeah, there's a reason he's not that great. Didn't really give you a good look at this roster. But, of course, this is the roster. We have a bunch of 90s. Of course, this looks like a realistic rebuild, and it more than likely is. You got Linder, Cam Robinson, Fournette, Allen Robinson, Marquise Lee, a lot of the real-life guys. And then defensively, that's kind of where it falls off a little bit. Miles Jack never really developed. Telvin Smith is playing linebacker, safety. That's how desperate we are. A lot of these guys do have like quick dev or superstar dev. Let's see, Marquise Lee, superstar dev. He starts with quick, but costs us a little bit. You could tell because we're only an 85 overall with him. So maybe probably shouldn't have went for that dev. How good is Leonard Fournette? Pretty damn good on this roster. But, of course, we did lose to the Packers, it would appear. Otherwise, it wouldn't be on my list of rebuilds or reload rebuilds. So, we're going to try to win a Super Bowl within 3 more years. And the way I'm going to do it is if we win the Super Bowl right away, we do one more season. And if, we win then, it's over because we have the dynasty. And if we lose, we'll debate. We'll debate. But the main goal of these reloads is to finally win the damn Super Bowl off of these rosters. And, of course, we lost by 7. I think it was like a 20 or maybe 25-point loss in the actual game. Let's see how much money we have first. Holy crap, this team does need a reload. Withdraw. I mean, unless someone's going to give us a really good deal, probably not going to keep them because we're a little on the broke side. Some would say that. Don't know what the draft picks are like. It's a realistic rebuild, but kind of went through a couple of phases of some interesting trades for a realistic rebuild. That's all I'm going to say. No, I don't want that. Let's go on to the off-season kind of stuff. And we have about 12 mil to fill like 20 gaps. That's cool. So Sua Cravens, great overall. Not really a great safety if we're going to be 100% honest about it. We could get Keanu Neal. Maybe. Can we afford Keanu? He's a really good safety, and we could probably get rid of someone else for him. I think it'd be worth getting him. 96 points? Screw it. I think it's worth getting him. I might have to actually take a look before I do it, just in case I can't actually afford that. Weddle, and he's just not good enough. Artie Burns, that's actually a little bit of a steal. Normal dev. He's actually pretty damn good. Andrei Campbell. I mean, there's really not a whole lot else that is here. Let's take a look if there's anyone expendable on this team. So we have salaries. How much is everyone making? Fournette needs a contract. Oh my god. Look at this. This is not good. And in all fairness, some of these... No, this is bad. Where's the money? Is there a lot of dead cap or something? Like what? Oh my god. 30 mil for 2 linemen. So we know which direction we're going to go. Those guys are gone. Alan Hearns is gone. So, yeah, there's some guys with some really big contracts that we're definitely going to be looking to get to. Like, look at the money. The Jags have a lot of money into some of their real-life players. It's like 50 mil and like 5 players. And you think, oh, that's not too bad. But 2 of those players are taking up 30. So I'm fine with Keanu Neal if we can get him because that's actually not a bad deal. It's like 5-year. Screw you, Keanu. But yeah, I would say Malik and Calais are going to both be gone. Hopefully, we have some draft picks. I'll probably have to take a look at this. Hopefully, we have at least one top 10, but it is a realistic one, so there's no guarantee there. It looks like we just didn't scout. I don't know what the hell this is. We left this one in shambles. So he's an early first, and he's a great player, but not even our style, so I'm not even sure why I scouted him. 7.0? Damn it, son. We're getting a little desperate out here, and I'm not finding anyone. DT, so we got a 6.8 late first. Do I like that? Not really. Parker Howard. Not really liking any of the guys here. I don't like boys. That's I think Keanu Neal's the only guy we offered on, actually. So, oh my God, one of the worst corners I've ever seen. How is that any sort of second round? I don't care if it's the last pick in the second round. Shouldn't even be the last pick in the draft. That is horrendous. Oh, baby, we got one. We caught one. 31 is not good. We do have lots of talent. It's not like Calais and Malik and them are bad players. It's just they're damn expensive, and we just can't afford that. Also, what are we running? Are we running a 4-3 with all these big guys? I mean, we kind of have to be. Got like 2 good DTs. Calais is on the older side. Damn, they made a huge deal there. A first, a third, and Campbell for Clowney. I don't even know if I'm happy with that move because we don't get anyone in the first round. We do. Well, we might get someone in the first round. We have Alan Hearns still, who we'll probably get rid of. So we have an instant replacement for our defensive end, Calais. Still need to get rid of Malik because that's just, I mean, once again, both great players. We just can't afford them. That's the problem. Colvin also needs to go. We can't afford all these players. Alan Hearns, Colvin, and a third round next year for a first round and a third round this year. I think that's rather fair because, once again, they're all good players. Just can't damn afford them. If he's there still. Robert Elling, take him now. Slow Dev, he's a coverage linebacker. Do we have any use for that? We do kind of need a new wide receiver. We'll go Bunkley. He's 76 overall. He's literally the perfect replacement for Hearns. Cornell Gibson, perfect player. Quick dev, 81 overall, an amazing cornerback. And I don't think we really have much more to go with. We even have another draft pick, apparently. Robert Elliott, slow dev, not a bad player. Bunkley, normal dev, pretty solid. Gibson, amazing, quick. Hammond, okay for user, I guess. Dontavius Hamilton, nowhere near as good as I... Well, not nowhere near, but is not as good as our player. Is there any guys in here? Like, I guess DT, look at that. Malik Clem, had to go number 5 for that. That's a little high, though. Really just looking at the DTs. Oh, Jamal Burns. Burned the Packers here with the lies. Looks absolutely horrendous. Tyler Verndon Wheeler. All right. That guy's rich. Bashad Scott. There's a lot of, like, tall, good corners in this draft. Kerry Akers. Don't remember seeing him at all. Eric Al. I totally forgot about that 5th round safety. I don't remember his name at all. Dre Ridley. Ooh. Oh, my. 90 speed, 90 excel, 91 hit power, 22 years old, 6'2", quick dev. What? Sean Tate coming back from the dead here. Whoa, he's so good. He's actually amazing. Addison Goddard. I don't know if that was the guy or not. Probably not, though. Pretty sure it was a free safety. Harris Glover, 16th pick. No. Kind of just want to see the guy we were going to go with. Julius Hale. Not a bad steal. Guy we were going to go with, I think his name was like something Howard. Harvey Dockett. Ooh, really good player here. EDA Trucking. Wow, one of the better power backs I've seen in a while. Amazing. Probably better than that McCoy guy we had in our recent rebuild. Gregory Kempfer. Look, he's like every stat is like really high green bar. This draft was pretty impressive. Oh, he was definitely not. Oh, he was superstar. A superstar fullback. Interesting. That's not a waste of a story. Here we go. Parker Howard, 79 overall, normal dev, good player, 24. Don't care. Totally forgot what I was going to say as well, which is the worst part. Kinda. Yeah, that's enough of the looking. I don't care. Let's go on, see if there's any free agents we can maybe pick up. Maybe if there's some realistic trades we can make. Not a huge fan of the Alan Hearns trade, but in all fairness, they're getting 2 developed players and a 3rd round. Probably could have just made it for a 1st round or something. So of course, Jadavion Clowney, or Jadavion, going to be playing the number 1 right end spot. Malik Jefferson. Please tell me I haven't been calling him Malik Jefferson all video. Malik Jackson. He's a little bit on the older side. He's still a great player, though. It's like 14 mil. How much is the cut? 2 mil penalty. I mean, either way, we're going to have to take the penalty if we trade him or not. So 2 mil hit is not bad. Will cost 5 mil, so I mean we don't need to replace him anymore, I don't think. Unless there's a cheap, realistic way to do so. We could get a legit fullback here, Vaughn Massey. I don't think Eddie Lacy would be on like a legit deal, so shouldn't have to worry about that. Was there anyone else we wanted to trade though? Like, we got rid of Hearns, we got a youngster there. Just make sure. Oh yeah, Ivory. We'll just release Ivory, I think. Clowney with a little boost going to the right end spot. Eddie Lacy will save a little bit of money. I mean, I don't think we need to really save too much more money. Like, I think we're fine. Just trying to open the door for guys that do need contracts. Who is this? 85 speed, 83 excel? What are you, a small tight end? Look at these guys. They're terrible. We just got Hammond. Hammond's cheese. I'm going to get rid of any player that doesn't have any bonus attached to them. Day-Day's fine. Sean Cutler. I'm worried because if you've seen it, there was like 3 or 4 linemen that needed to be re-signed in 1 year. So we have the starting roster. Pretty much everything stays the same, but we do get lots cheaper. I don't want Day-Day Westbrook at number 4. Not that it really matters. We do get Clowney, which could be the big difference. Because if I'm not mistaken, the pass rush was very bad for this team. But we do get another year under the belt. And also, more importantly, hopefully it plays a factor. We do have 3 first-round draft picks now. With all the trade downs we made and all that jazz, we should be pretty set. I don't know why it got so loud. And we're going to say playoffs because we did make the Super Bowl last year. And now we're the same roster with more experience and Jadeveon Clowney, who is a huge, huge upgrade because he's a lot younger, obviously. Calais is great in real life, but little older than Madden. We, kind of paid draft picks to get rid of him. Love me some Calais Campbell, even before he switched to the Jags. People were always saying, why do you like Calais so much? And I just always thought he was a big beast and kind of showed off this year specifically. He's always pretty good, but this is the year he kind of blew up. Oh, Jesus, we have no tackling. How about that? So the re-signings, Leonard Fournette is a gentleman. So we probably didn't even need to get rid of all the money we did. Cam Robinson, he'll just slap on the 7-year. He's got superstar dev. His stats really aren't that great, though. It's probably because we spent a lot to get to superstar. 28 years old, a 4-year deal. He's pretty fair on the price, so I'll allow it. Getting younger would go a long way for me. Got him. Abry's really good. The dev is all that matters in life, really. That's all that really matters, if we're being honest. We'll probably keep the kicker and punter, but we'll make sure that they at least stay true to themselves. They don't want to give them a contract if they don't deserve it. Jason Myers will get one right now, actually. He's very solid. Not really going to beat those kick power stats. But the punter just has good awareness. Got one of those prototypical beast pass rushers, Andrei Campbell. And he looks pretty solid. Sadly, at this point, I feel like we're definitely kind of looking for a coverage guy that's a little bit on the younger side. I feel like this Veltung guy is... he's like a 50-50 player. I don't know if he's like a true full-time starter for us. Going to the playoffs, got all the guys we wanted contracted. Might have to take a look at the punter later. And we are 15. Oh, I thought we were 15-1. We're 14-2. We actually lost the final week. Who was it against? Ooh, the Texans. I mean, that loss for us might have put them in the playoffs as well. Womack, I believe, back-to-back years as the MVP, if I'm not mistaken. Leonard Fournette. So how the hell did Womack get the MVP with Leonard Fournette having 26 touchdowns? I would say Leonard Fournette having 29 touchdowns and almost 2,000 yards probably should have got MVP. Allen Robinson did well. Marquise Lee did well. Mann did pretty well. Buckner was honestly horrible for him to be completely legit with each other. Defensively, come on, Jadeveon. Okay, Clowney 13. That's not bad. That's not bad. To be fair, I don't know where we were. Lots of picks from the linebackers. Holy crizzle. Jason Myers, perfection. Perfect timing to contract that man up. Day-Day Westbrook with a punt return touchdown. Offensive yardage, number 1. Defensive yardage, number 4. What about points scored? Number 1, right? Number 1. We had so many touchdowns. Unbelievable. So Womack, then Fournette. No one else did get Coach of the Year. AFC, Offensive Player of the Year. 2 of our guys once again. Buckley, number 2. Damn. Did we even start a defensive rookie? Gibson almost won it as a backup. Womack, best quarterback. Leonard Fournette, best running back. Allen Robinson, best wide receiver. Preston, best offensive lineman. A couple of these awards came a little close on. And then best kicker, Myers at number 2. We have a bye week, so we're not going to look at the actual XP right now. We'll take 1 week later. And it was the Titans. So the Titans and the Texans both made the playoffs. 3 in 1 division. Holy crap, look at the XP. Maybe Linder doesn't have a whole lot, but everyone else is rocking it. Look at Womack. Whoa, Mac, calm yourself down. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is a pretty damn stacked team. This is probably going to be one of the easiest Super Bowls we've ever had. Going against the Titans, what is the team we're going to be rocking with? 99 QB. Receiving core is actually a little bit worse than, Mann's a great player, but even his overall is a little, inflated. Not really the greatest receiving core ever. I mean, this actually isn't even close to the best team I've ever had. And this is season 4, so 95 to their 87. I'm not saying that it's not a good team. It's just, it's not the best I've ever had. So there's that. So the receiving core, like I said, isn't even really that great. It's kind of tall as well. Don't really have a small guy in there. Although, do you need one? I will say, Buckner really didn't get the separation. An amazing throw by Womack. He's literally like Aaron Rodgers 2.0. Well, not 2.0, but Aaron Rodgers 1.3. It's kind of crazy, though. These are insane. What a catch, Buckner. These are insane sliders, and, Womack had one of, obviously we've all seen better, but in this universe, he's had one of the greatest starts to a career ever. And even then, his stats are not even as good as Rodgers has had in his past. That's how insane Rodgers is. Oh my God, speaking of insane, Buckner literally just goes up and catches it. Doesn't care. 3 straight plays where he just catches everything. Holy crap. And these are on all Madden sliders. You can tell by the pass rush. Defense does not stop him. Offense cannot be stopped, though. That's a very important factor. Titans get stopped for 3. We get stopped for none. They're up by 3. Start of the second half, and we are going to be up by 4. I mean, Titans are keeping this rather close. Defense does a good job, both sides. Start of the fourth quarter, we're up 11, but they get a huge throw downfield. And defense does hold them, so 8-point deficit. That's a really good spot for us to be in. And with that drive, I'd like to think it's over, and it is. Kind of poured it on the fourth just a little bit. 38-20, our ball to kneel it out as well. A pretty damn good finish to the game. Great all over, but really great finish. MVP, Womack, played like an MVP. Jason Buckner. What a threat. What an absolute threat to anyone's health. Myers missed one, but at least he didn't miss 2. If both kickers are missing, that means, hey, just a bad night or too much wind or something. As long as your kicker's not the guy that misses more than the other. Advanced week, who is going to be our championship opponent? Patriots, right? The Bengals. The little Bengals. Let's take a look at the Bengals. I know I like saying that. It's so funny. So the Bengals, 3-point victory. On the other side is the Cowboys and the Cardinals. Bengals and Cardinals, 2 teams you don't really see often. Probably going to be the 2 teams facing each other, knowing our luck. We get down the field nicely. It's tied up. They get 3. Start of the fourth. We're in scoring position. A little bit better than that as we do score the touchdown. Up by 4. Defense makes a stop. Do we clutch up in the fourth? We usually do. The Bengals are still holding on, and it's not as clean of a lead at this point as it was last game. And on 3rd and 6, I'd like to see what the decision is. A 61-yarder for Myers. What? We went for it. Okay, that's interesting. Good defense. Offense just literally needs to move. Oh, my Lord. Defense is clutching up as hard as they can. And I think they did it. Defense absolutely obliterated them in the fourth. An amazing game. An amazing finish by the defense. Let's give the credit obviously goes to the defense there. Completely locked him down for no gain. I'd be so furious on the other side of that. Womack on this game, however, did not get the job done. And the fullback was the one that threw a pass. I don't know what the hell that's about. Is it because we don't have any backup quarterbacks? If Buckner plays like that again, he might have to be in the damn thumbnail. You threw a pick to Gerald Hodges. Really? At this point, he's probably got like 73 speed. If we're being legit, he's probably 76 speed by now. Maybe worse. I'd actually be really curious to take a look. Where's that? No, not there. Bengals. Let's take a look. He's probably like a 78 overall, 76 speed. He is a... Oh, he's actually an 84 overall with 77 speed. Oh my God. Threw a pick to a punter. A decently fast punter. But still, slow. Of course, the Cowboys aren't going to play that game, losing to the Cardinals, who usually don't make it. 11-5 on their side. Let's take a look. Ooh, 94. So this is kind of the opposite of the way we've faced all the way up. We've played against two bad teams, kind of barely won, and now we're going against a really good team. So are we going to lose by a lot? That's kind of the trend here, kind of. All right, first drive, nice little score there. Second drive, nice little score there. Start of the second quarter. Can the defense lock up? They do a decent job, 17-3. Start of the... Oh, you got to score there. Start of the second half, it is a 14-point lead for us, though. Defense done a damn good job. Offense needs to... There you go. Offense needs to really, like, take advantage of what the defense is doing here. And with my suggestion, they definitely do that. Wasting 4 minutes on the clock. The Cowboys are trying their best. And our offense allows the Cowboys to maybe make a chance out of this. However, the defense locks up, giving us a Super Bowl win that we desperately needed, but also severely deserved. I mean, severely deserved? I don't think that's even like a phrase at all. But we did win 38-17. It's kind of ironic. That's similar to the score we lost to. I think it was like 42-17 against the Packers or something like that. I don't know. But the Jags with a nice little Super Bowl victory. Team deserved it the season before. It could have been a dynasty already. Instead, we are a team that is 1-1 in the playoffs. Really could use a 2-1, which is obviously what we're going to go for. And I think, honestly, regardless, because, you know, these reloads are kind of the Dunsky of the videos or of the team. There's a different Buckley this... Oh, what the hell is that? That's not a Super Bowl MVP. But I think we'll probably just sim completely to the next season and just not even, like, go into the game. Just see if, you know, did they win. Because we're going to be done with every single team after we do a reload, so might as well. Robinson on there. Should have been Buckner, probably. Buckley with the MVP, Super Bowl MVP theft. Don't know who would have deserved it. Probably someone on the defense, but I don't know if it would have been Buckley. 3 tackles, unless he had a couple of recoveries for touchdowns. I don't know. Definitely in my book, did not deserve it. Luke Kuechly is our quarterback, and that's all that matters in life. Womack, yeah, he didn't really deserve it. Oh, Leonard Fournette, easy, all day. And sadly, Buckner missed out on that one more game. He would have been on the thumbnail. And instead, probably not. Gonna give it to anyone on defense. Give it to Dearth or Darth, whatever his damn name is. But yeah, clearly Fournette was the guy there, and they just said, nah, not today, bro. So this will be our last legit season, and then we'll sim all the way through on the final one. You know, I don't want these videos to be the exact same length. These are kind of like 0.5s, so they shouldn't be the exact same length. Take a look if there was any Super Bowl news here. We don't really have anyone that's looking to draft. Lane Hartman, that's kind of cool, I guess. Quarterback. Little steal for anyone needs one. Sadly, is not us this draft. 24, huh? Looks pretty good, though. So we did a damn good job saving money. I would say this is probably the season where we need to re-sign a bunch of players. But we did a damn good job saving a lot of money. So anyone that needs to be re-signed here, we can easily do. Malik Jefferson, he wants a $7 million deal on a 1 year. I wouldn't mind doing it. He's going to definitely go free agency. Oh, really? Okay, well, he signed it. Not super happy. Day Westbrook. How much money do we have? Oh, we are a little broke. Yeah, we're going to have to let Day go. We're going to have to go for a cheaper punter because he's asking for, like, ridiculous numbers. Same with Latavius. Bonner, obviously, he's a backup. We're actually losing some very quality backups here, like really good. This might be the biggest like quality backups I've ever lost. Like, normally the guys I lose are like nobodies with no potential and no overall. Corey Grant will give him the deal. I like him. I'd like to play. You're going to be playing for this elbow in a moment. Should have about, what, 26, 27 mil? 29 mil. Who's here? Trent Williams. I don't think there's anyone we could really replace Trent with. We'll give him the lowest lowball deal ever, in which he won't obviously accept. Offensive lineman free agency list here. It's kind of weird. Oh, Evan Ingram's only an 85 overall on this roster? Kareem Hunt's an 84? I mean, I'll be offering these low balls all day. I'm unloaded low ball. That's what she does. Clay's made free agency. He's still a really talented player. Switzer, he's got to be super, right? Really? Only quick? Man, I should really follow, like, see what happened to Switzer, because in the Legacy League, I didn't pay attention to him at all. We'll lowball Kamara as well. I just want one of them. Real life NFL, like, star breakout rookies hitting free agency like a moaf. Did we land a single one? I'd feel like we actually probably will get Kareem. Nope. And just like that, absolutely not a single one. Yep, not a single one. Carlos Hyde might be a little signer. Deontay Foreman. Not getting the offers. To be fair, he is nowhere nearly as good as this on the roster. He's terrible on this one. Deontay Foreman actually did accept, which is kind of shocking, but that's a great backup for us. Don't know if it was a 2 or a 3 year deal, but definitely an amazing steal. Really shocked we did land him, though. The like one franchise where we actually struggle getting DTs. And of course, there's none in the draft. Damn, they went Cujo number 1 anyways. Gonna trade down number 2. I don't know who the hell would have had number 2. Was it the Colts? Oh, damn. Carson Campino's. Suck his... What? Like, they're giving me a 7th round next year to move up that many spots. They're lucky I'm just lazy. Please tell me that the other guy wasn't also right. You gotta be kidding me, lads. Back to back. Caldwell looks like a great corner. 81 overall, super beast player. You've got to be joking me. Number 16 and 7. Maybe Reed was the... No, it was 16 and 17. They snagged him right before my pick. You've got to be absolutely crapping my pants. Is there any other corners that are halfway decent? Do you have a guy here who could play a little safety, maybe? Let's take him now, Manny Young. Please be good. 76 overall. He's not bad. But Capinos look like one of the best safeties I've ever seen. Like, those were insane. I mean, in all fairness, it kind of makes sense, you know, late first. They did say, you know, they gave me some warning. But still, I'm not happy. Nick Collins is back. He's gained a bit of pounds, though. What in the what? I mean, I don't want him, and I mean, I don't need him. I want him, but I don't need him. How would you be passing up on an AAB+? There's no dev slower than slow, so how could you not want him, you know? If there was a dev lower than slow, and it was way worse, fair enough. But that doesn't exist. So, you know, what gives? So, there was a couple players we wanted to look at. There was 3. I don't remember what teams they went to. But I know for a fact one's on the Ravens. There's a running back. But we wanted to see the safety. We wanted to see the D-end. Everyone else is kind of just questionable. Do we have anyone that we're going to start? So, DeJuan Caldwell may take a number 3 spot or a safety spot. We'll see, you know, kind of where he fits. Manny Young, good backup. Wasn't really worth the pick. Clements, great backup. Hepburn, no thank you. Afalava, I fell in the lava. Great player. And then Rankin's a pretty solid kick returner. I kind of thefted him from free agency. So the guy we wanted... Oh, here's Cujo. Oh my god. He's a little on the slower side, but amazing Excel. Great dev. Good player. I think the Bears might have taken one of our guys. Bartel, 78. Overall, slow dev at 24. Yikes. Julian Redding, really good player. A little on the slower side. Still a great player. Carlos Bowen, superstar dev. I don't think he's going to be better than this other guy, though. Corey Reed. He was old, but holy crap, was he good. Look at the speed and excel on the big 6'7" guy. He is a finesse guy, so if it was power move, he would have been bad because of that strength. But overall, he's a great player. Here we go. So Perry Nimmo, not bad. And then Dacus. Why do they got to give great players slow dev? They're just such haters. 93 elusiveness, very hard to get, though. He had everything but trucking. That's kind of unfortunate, but good player. Hartman, quarterback, 77 overall, quick dev. He's a little on the older side once again, but very good speed. 92 agility. Here we go. Asher Murphy, normal dev. Still would have been a great DT. Something happened one way or another. Campanos, oh my God. Little on the lighter side, but holy Jesus. The hit power, it's a little off on what you'd want, but 94 stamina, can't teach that. That is amazing. He's got 92 jumping for a whitey. 87 hit power, good zone, great speed, excel, and agility. Holy crap. That actually could be the best safety prospect I've ever seen. Kind of hard to judge because I've seen so many, but the guy we seen earlier in this draft, this guy kind of blows him out of the water just for the one younger age and the superstar over the quick dev. Question is, who the hell do we start? Who's Bunkley? We just drafted him like a year ago. Who's Wisham? I don't know. 3 years on the team? I don't know if we have any XP. We have a little bit. We'll probably dump off real quick. Probably should have replaced Marquess. Is it Marquess? Yeah, Marquise Lee. We should have replaced Marquise Lee by now. Even though we have plenty of guys that do it, probably not going to do it this season. We will put in, is that the guy's name, Rankin? Yeah, Rankin will be our kick returner and punt returner, so this could work out pretty perfectly where next year he becomes the new slot receiver. We'll see about that. Hopefully we don't have to get the quarterback re-signed right now. I don't think we will. Kind of devastating if we did, though. It would be devastating, but at the same time, it would be very interesting because I think I've seen, 6-year 140s. But I don't know if I've ever seen any higher, and that's... I would assume that's what Womack is going to want here. We'll get to see. I don't think he is. I think he'd be a next year type deal, which if that's the case, we're definitely going to take a look. But, he's won at least one MVP. Might have been back-to-backs. 4-4. What? Am I missing something? We didn't really change anything. What the hell? We does need a contract, I think. So, Womack, superstar dev, wants that deal. Looking insane as his third year. Yeah, improve the bonus. Screw off. We literally have to sign, the entire offensive line. I think we re-signed all the guys he wanted to. I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs. I know we won one game, so we're 5-4, and it was a huge game over the Texans. Did we do it? We did, so 10-6. We took the division as well. What in the world? How did they blow that? No force winning. Let's take a look at the Texans. They literally right when we watched, they lost 4 games, won a game, lost another 2, finished strong, but I don't know if it was enough. Actually, who was it that played us? The Raiders. Dak wins MVP. I don't know why we kind of struggled. We did really well last season. Maybe it was the new running backs stealing carries. I don't know. A lot of receivers just under 1,000. Almost had 4 1,000-yard receivers, but just could not quite do it. Defensively, oh my God, maybe that's why defense was terrible. What's the rankings? Number 4 offense, I would say probably number 16D. Yeah, 18D. What in the world did we do? We didn't change anything. We got better. I literally don't know what to say. Dacus turning things around for himself. I want to see that dev. Got a couple of awards. Nothing really too impressive. I want to see that dev of Dacus. Don't know if they would have... Damn it. I don't know if they would have upgraded him. Slow dev still? What the hell happened? They're not even starting him, probably. I don't even know how he won Offensive Rookie of the Year. Really didn't have that much XP to work with. I kind of just, simmed a lot of it. But the offensive line is looking pretty sick. Linder's still, barely chugging along here. But the rest of the line is actually looking pretty good. Preston, solid. I mean, this line is better than the one that I have on the Legacy League. And that's hard to believe. Although, when they're young and they win that many awards, like, I don't know if you guys seen that, but, like, literally, like, the last couple seasons, they had, like, 30K XP each season, meaning they went to the Pro Bowl, which I believe gives them an upgrade in dev. Defense was very bad, though, which makes no sense, because Caldwell's an upgrade from Telvin. So, I really don't know what the hell happened there. Going against the Raiders, though, will we even win this game? I don't even know. Fullback playing blocker on the return game. Won the Super Bowl last year. No bye week this season. So, not an easier road. Definitely a harder one. Down by nothing because we take the 3-point lead. It's now tied up 10-all. Raiders kind of giving us the works, though, which is not a good sign for the future, let alone if there is a future on this season. 13-10. There you go. Huge run by Leonard. Start of the fourth, and we're up by 10. I mean, there's any time to, kind of have a good quarter. Here it is. And the Raiders say, you're right. Let's have that good quarter. We do score the touchdown back. Defense locks up, and not the prettiest win, but it is a win. Beating the Raiders off. Kill myself. By 10. Womack, not an MVP this year. Played all right. Fournette gets not really outperformed. Can't really say that would not be true. Wouldn't be fair either. Sacks, Malik, Dearth. Going on against God knows who. Probably the Bengals. Bengals has had a bad draft pick again, so they actually, I don't know how, but they just make their way there. I don't know. But let's see, is that the case this time? Who is it? It is the Steelers. Okay. Steelers a bit harder of a team, I think. And they score 7 right away. They stop us, and they're on their way to scoring another 7, which they don't. Good defense. 10-3. We have not tied the game up. 2 field goals, not looking good. Holding them to a field goal, though, so kind of the battle of field goals. Whoever can score more touchdowns obviously wins. And the defense does a damn good job. I mean, we score right before the little, quarter switch. Defense can make one more stop. Offense has a chance. There it is. Offense loves to live in these fourth quarter dramatic comebacks. And I believe the defense stops them. And, of course, offense can't capitalize. 4th and 1, and they missed the field goal. I don't know if it was blocked. What are we doing? Like, that punt literally hands them the tie or better, which they got better. It is a conversion. Under 2 minutes left. Clutching it up. Come on, lads. 3rd and 10. That's a 6-yard gain. 4-yard gain. What in the world? We score the game winner pretty much at the end of regulation. Almost a walk-off to make it back to the championship game. Ridiculous. Womack is going to have to be on this damn thumbnail. And it's annoying. I don't like doing it. I don't like going in and taking a look at these players. But we're going to have to because he obviously deserves it. Championship game. Ooh, the Chargers. Uh-oh. 96 to their 91. And they score 7 right out the gate, kind of like the Steelers do. We only get 3, and the Chargers are just walking down the field. They only get 3, though. Another field goal battle. We do score 7. Okay. 13 all turned into 13 all. Start of the second half. It is a tie game. And our offense is really struggling, man. This could be it. Although the offense is like, are you sure about that? Defense has to make a stop. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. 3rd and 7. They gain 8. I think that drive is too much. And they score on top of it. A touchdown. Offense isn't giving up. Defense just needs to make one stop, which they cannot. Did they make a mistake, though? Like, is there time here? Okay, I don't know what this is going to... I mean, I might have cheated the game here. Not sure exactly what's going to go down here. Oh, I thought I blocked it. Nah, I think you got to return it. And we lose. Let's take a look at the stats. We did not win. The championship game against the Chargers was too much for us. And defensively, what was it? Was it just us not getting down the field? I think that's what it was. Just a lot of punts. No, it wasn't. I mean, I don't know. It was a close game, so it's just us not scoring, I guess. Maybe a little bit too many field goals. I'm not sure. But of course, at this point, we have decided that the move will be to sim all the way until next season. Gonna see who we get in the draft. All that jazz. And just let it sim again. And what, if they re-sign people, they do. They don't. They cut people, trade them. It is what it is. We got our win we wanted. What is the next step, though? So it says strong safety Brandon Rodriguez is taken by the Jags, who will be the safest pick. Or it says who will be. Is it who will be or who is the safest pick? So they did let Allen Robinson go. I can't say that I didn't agree. I think they did. We had to make a move. I guess he was that guy. Defense, obviously Veltong, they didn't tag. Smart move. Robert Ellion's still slow dev. Got rid of Malik. They didn't tag him. Smart move. Martinez Perriman, is that a rookie? So who the hell did we get? Like, we let Okoye go, or not Okoye, Boye go. Gibson is the number 2 starter. He still has quick. Holy Jesus, look at his stats. Man in zone is insane. I mean, he was on the training, but still, that's ridiculous. Faggins. What in the world is life? Overstreet? Oh, who's Riddick? Riddick's a slow dev rookie. Okay. I mean, they have I think we had 3 or 4 first rounds. Another linebacker, 4C. No, he's been on our team for a while. Okay. Woodward. Okay, we had another rookie here. Yeah, they botched the draft, I think. I think that's what it was. They just didn't do good. Just didn't do too well in the draft, did they? Oh, here's a rookie, I think. Okay, Chioke Green. He's slow as hell, but one of the best picks they had, sadly. I mean, I'm not going to touch him. I'm going to let them, ruin the team. That's them. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs with this roster. Let a lot of players go. Didn't, draft anyone even close to good enough to, outstart any of the guys we lost. And the AI does a decent job drafting and decent job scouting, but a terrible job drafting. So badly. It's unbelievable. I think it was 3 or 4 first rounds because we kept trading down, We had the number 2 overall pick and traded that away to, the late end of the first. That's going to give you a lot of picks, obviously. Here we are in the playoffs. Are we there, though? I will say, we give the AI the job, and our guy still hits the Super Bowl, or not Super Bowl, but MVP. Coach is 10K XP. That's crazy. MVP season with the worst roster. EA, could you not? What? I didn't change any of the schemes. You guys could probably tell that by the fact that the rushing looks exactly the same. Bunkley, Buckner. I don't know, lads. Maybe Allen Robinson was holding us back. Defensively, I mean, defense looks pretty terrible to me. I don't see it. Number 1, O. What about D? How does that D do better? It looked worse. The team's way worse, and it was worse in general, stats-wise. Like I said, we were going to sim all of this. I guess if we get the Super Bowl, we'll not sim. Divisional playoffs is a tough one. Champion, if we lose to the Browns. So we did make the Super Bowl. Show you guys that we did not. I mean, I'd have to be some special editor to be able to pull those edits off. Well, I guess not really, but 41 plus points each game. That's pretty impressive. I guess we'll use the XP on our coach. We've become one of the greatest coaches to ever do it. Who the hell? What? I guess kicker, punter training? Retirement? I don't know. Linebacker, I guess? Oh, that was re-signed. Damn it. I'm not even going to touch. I literally never get to this point, so I don't even know what the hell to do. So we'll, screw it. We're just going to sim it again. I don't care. We had the luck simming each time. Do we win? And the Eagles win. Glad we didn't look at that because we had the luck not going into it, and we lost with the luck. So we would have probably lost by way more. Womack, the MVP, crapped the bed entirely. Same with Leonard Fournette. Wow. Kind of shocking. 17 tackles for Buckley. Buckley might have to make the thumb as well. Nah, no, he doesn't. He's not that good. He's good, but he's not that great. Let's take a look at his stats. He's like a 99 overall almost. But he's not really, like, good. Like, he's got good dev. He's got good smarts. Nah, he's actually really good. His man coverage is pretty crappy, but... yeah, he's pretty sick, actually. Look at Abry Jones. He's about to retire. Look at him. He's actually not bad either, though. Everyone looks pretty good when they're looking good. I don't know. Gibson lost some man coverage. How does that work? Don't know how that works. But anyways, I mean, that's the team. Don't know. We might not actually get rid of this team because the XP was there. I'm so mad. I forgot about the XP. That might have changed everything. Look at all this XP. Wow, I made a mistake. Yeah, we'll probably keep this team because of that. Won't do a reload, but, you know, maybe I'll just say, oh, by the way, that Jags team won 15 Super Bowls. But obviously not. If you guys have any suggestions for series or what if / experiments, rebuild challenges, whatever it may be, let me know in the comment section. I appreciate you guys watching, of course. Thank you. And, I mean, that's probably the last video of the day. Tomorrow, you know, the two franchises, Legacy and Primetime, coming up. So don't worry about that. Hopefully the Bucks won today. If they didn't, it's over pretty much. But yeah, hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video. Oh, wait. And Thursday will be a special little video if I do it in time, which I hopefully will. But until next video, see